All right, today's workout, we're starting out testing our 1,000-meter row. Okay, so a couple things to think about. We want to have a steady pace. Going for 1,000 meters, that's a longer row, so we want to make sure that we keep a steady pace throughout. Guys, a good target to shoot for is a minute 45 below on our 500-meter pace. Ladies, we're going to shoot below 2 minutes. All right, so we don't want to burn out early going too fast and then drop our pace count down 10 to 15 seconds from what we start with. So pick that good steady pace at the beginning and only step it up toward the end as we get toward the end of the 1,000 meters. All right, so we're testing our 1,000-meter row first. After that, we're having a shorter workout today since we are going max effort on the row. So it's 21-15-9 of hang power clean at 135 and 95 and toes to bar. So shorter workout so we can really get a max effort in on our row today. All right, so on our row today, we want to make sure that we have it set to 1,000 meters, counting down. That way we get the most accurate time possible once we finish. All right, so once our rowing machine's set, Carlos is going to help demonstrate here. We want to make sure first, a couple things on the setup. We have it strapped down toward the end of our shoelaces, so right at the end of our laces, and make sure we have a nice tight rope down there so our feet are locked in. All right, as he sets up, he's going to make sure that his bezel can go from 1 to 10, 10 being harder, so each stroke is going to give you more distance, but it's going to be a harder pull. 1 being the easiest stroke, but you're not getting the most out of every pull. So, good setting for 1,000 meters for guys is going to be between 5 and 6, and for the ladies it's going to be between 4 and 5. Alright, so, unless you're a great rower, you don't want to row on 10, we're all the way down at 1. Pick that good median setting right here. So, we're going to go right between 5 and 6. As he sets up, he's going to make sure that once he starts his pull, that he's going all the way back, and as he comes up, he's going all the way forward. Notice how he's driving out of his heels as he comes back, and he's only pulling with his arms once his legs are close to full extension. What we don't want to see is pulling with the arms early before we're back at full extension. All right? So, just make a good rhythm. Notice a nice, good speed here. He's coming all the way up as far as he can. He's driving out of the heels, and he's coming back, pulling that handle right below his chest. All right, so this is good form right here, driving out of the heels and only pulling with the arms at the end. All right, so second part of our workout, we're doing hang power cleans and toes to bar. Going over the hang power clean really quick. As Jason sets up, he's going to use a hook grip. So he's going to wrap his 4 fingers around the bar with his thumb underneath. So he's going to be grabbing on to his thumb underneath the bar. And that's going to help lock that bar in as he gets set. All right, it's going to be really important today that we maintain a good grip. So, hook grip, he's going to stand up. We're going to perform these from the hang. So our start position is going to be with the bar hanging directly down, standing straight up. All right, to initiate the movement, he's going to shoot his hips back, and then get his full extension, catching the bar in the rack position. All right, notice good rack position, coming in the fingertips, bar resting on his shoulders, and he's fully standing up as he finishes the movement. All right, so looking at a couple of these at full speed. He's getting full extension, and he's standing all the way up at the end. What we don't want to see is catching it in the dip and not standing all the way up. So catching there and then dropping before we stand all the way up. Also at the top, we don't want to see our elbows dropping down below. We want to get those elbows high. All right? Keep that weight up there, control the bar at the top, and then back down into our next one. We want to try to go touch and go on these, as he was doing. So, as we come down, we're immediately going into the next one, trying to string these together as best as we can. All right, our last movement today is going to be a toe to bar. So, standards on the toe to bar. As Jason mounts on the bar, he's going to be hanging all the way down, full extension. He wants to bring his feet behind his hips and physically touch them to the bar every time. All right? As he comes down, his feet are coming behind his hips every time. All right? All right. A couple scales on these. First thing we can do is do a toe to bar with just getting up to a 45-degree angle. So, as Jason would come up, the first scale would be his coming up and just getting up to that 45-degree angle every time. All right? Last skill we can do is just going from the hang, we're going to raise our knees up as high as we can toward our chest. All right? And that would be another scale, the easiest one that we can do. Okay? A couple things to think about as we're stringing these together. Make sure that we're getting our kip like a kipping pull-up. Chest coming through, feet back. As we get to the top, we want to push off of the bar to go into the next one.